Welcome, Leos. Goodness sakes, this is like the third time I've stopped and started again, which is happening with all the videos. But with you in particular, I'm getting this message of start your engine and hurry up and wait. So whatever that means for you, good luck. In any case, this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or North Node for the next 48 hours. This is August 3rd, so to go through the 5th, we are in the Aquarius full moon, which is your polar opposite. We also have Mercury in Leo, which means you are probably feeling called to speak up. And there's emphasis on this if you have a Venus or Mars placement in Leo, because Venus is in, not Venus, Mercury is in Leo, and that's going to bump you up in anything that you want to say, especially in relationship and or business dealings. Wow, okay, this just popped out. So we have, lovely, Queen of Swords reversed and the Ten of Wands, which suggests that either you are feeling like this Queen of Wands. Something has upset you and you are like off with their head. Or somebody, likely a feminine character or somebody stuck in toxic feminine energy, is like this with you, off with their head. And it has to do with releasing burdens and speaking some kind of truth, likely also with some sort of sexuality, maybe a creative project of some kind. But you and or they are ready to set down the burdens and just embrace all your own BS and let it go, because this is a situation where two people are being very cold and very cutting. And even in your own thoughts, you're doing that. It's very vindictive energy. It's very narcissistic energy. And if somebody around you is like that, either they are reflecting some part of you, even if you're not outwardly acting like this, they are reflecting some part of you that is feeling resentments. And this Aquarius full moon is urging you, especially with the sun in Leo, to release resentments, release irritations, that's what it is. Learn how to not be triggered when other people are triggered, because otherwise they have power over you, Leo. And then they can do this to you. They can make you carry all of the burdens, and you're trying to keep it to yourself. But Spirit's got your back, though, because, you know, in situations like that, it's meant for you to learn something. And what I'm seeing already on the bottom of the deck, one of your cards even, but also it could have to do with an Aries or a Sag. But this is a new beginning in some sort of a heart focused way, also with communications. And let's see what's in the back of the deck. Yeah, something, this likely has something to do with either a home situation, a marriage, or a twin flame situation where you have recognized, because right under this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you are not in that situation. You may have realized that you're with a false flame or a karmic rather than a soulmate. You're ready to speak up. You're you're recognizing that you've been mature. You might realize that you have a feminine figure who is waiting for you. And it may have been that you jumped in with somebody, a mother type figure, or somebody who is helping you kind of process shadow work to do with mother wound stuff. But she's not the Empress. She's a diva, and she needs to move on to her own path in order to learn. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of tricks, a lot of manipulation. And right now would not be a bad time for you to go into hermit mode, but you might have to King of Swords them. And that this is, you know, gender neutral on this stuff. That's just the way that these cards have been. You could be male, female, or not in the binary. Either way, if you stick around with them, it's going to be a lot of earthquakes and aftershocks. You're going to continue the karmic cycles, and you're just going to feel more and more like an ass, especially whenever drama gets kicked up and you have more delays. It's time to free yourself. Yeah, you got several of these cards in here, and especially from anybody who is sitting in victim mode. All it's going to do is continue to create situations where you have to defend yourself. And if you have anybody doing that sort of crazy making where you're trying to talk about an issue of maturity that will help you move forward, and they are just blame shifting or blocking or using sexuality to try to change the situation that you're in, let them go, because otherwise you're going to end up in that situation. And some of them might even be already doing something with somebody else, either business-wise or romantically, that's, well, if I'm reading these cards right, Leo, it might break your heart, but it will also help you mature. and it's going to help you with your money situation. It's going to help you evolve. But for a little while, we're looking at some pauses and some challenges with communication. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to get you a little bit of advice, because the best thing I can say, especially with the energy that came in the beginning, with start your engines and hurry up and wait, is likely that right now, in fact, the other bit of advice, you know, right now you are in a karmic cycle of some kind that is meant to teach you how to have emotional discipline, like the King of Cups, which is challenging, especially if you have strong fire placements, and especially right now with so many different placements in Leo, in contrast to the Aquarius full moon that is your opposite. It's the group and the individual. So, you know, let's see what's going on here. Some advice for our lovely Leos. Kittens. Oh, popped right over. That might be too many cards, but let me see what they popped out. Okay, you know what? I'll take them. This is about something that you've been waiting for to happen, that you either realize is not going to work out, or that it could work out, but you need to change some things, especially communication-wise. It might have to do with boundaries. And what we got here is the Four of Cups, the Lovers reversed, the Star reversed, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. So there's something that you jumped into that you were told was going to be delicious and fun, and you knew that it wouldn't exactly be perfect, but you had hoped that it would progress you, and now you're seeing that it's just confusion, codependence, addictive things going on, and you need to do a combination of stop taking the cup from them and also start taking the cup from spirit. Start listening to your intuition. Follow your heart a little bit more. This suggests that you've had a disconnect from your head and your heart, which makes sense because we've not really been in the Leo element very much, and any sort of elements that we've been in towards it have been blocking it. And with this Aquarian energy, we're looking at, you know, it's a... what's that song? Freedom! Oh, freedom! Right? You know, you're ready to break free from those situations and to release yourself from karma, really is what that is. And with Saturn retrograde in Capricorn right now, this might have a fair amount of things to do with father wounds that you've experienced in the past. Either way, break those chains, Leo. You'll feel better about it.